What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Fun with Friends podcast. I'm your host, Allie. Everyone has a list of things they've always wanted to do. For some, it's a bucket list, and for others, it's the things that they want to try, but they keep making excuses not to. Maybe it's because you don't have the time or the money, or because you just don't want to go alone. Or maybe you're like me and are just really good at making excuses and finding reasons not to put yourself out there. The Fun with Friends podcast is all about getting out there, exploring, trying new things, and chasing happiness. Join me, Allie, and my friends as we work through our list of things we've always wanted to try, and as we go on adventures and discuss the meaning of happiness and friendship. Who knows? Maybe we'll fall in love with an activity. Maybe we'll find something that brings us happiness, or maybe we find out that an aerial silks class just isn't for us. Come join the fun and hang out with my friends and me as we go on adventures and explore our city. Hello everyone, welcome to the Fun with Friends Fun Fact Minisode. This is the episode where I tell you what next week's adventure is and then share a few fun, sometimes creepy facts about it. Let's go ahead and jump into next week's episode. Next week, we will be talking about tattoos. I went with a friend about 2 or 3 months ago to get a new tattoo. It was my first one in about 8 years, so it'd been a while. And we also wanted to check out a new tattoo shop that had opened up on King Street in Alexandria, Virginia. The idea behind the new tattoo shop is that it's not like your typical tattoo parlor, your typical tattoo shop. It's very spa-like and bright, and so I kind of wanted to check it out and just see what it was all about. So we went in and I got a tattoo. So we will be talking about the experience, the tattoos that we have, and then tattoos that we would like to get in the future. Be sure to tune in next week to join my friend Julie and I as we check out Ink Tattoo Shop in Alexandria, Virginia. If you're like me and you're just getting started with podcasting, it can be scary and overwhelming. That's why Anchor is such a great choice. It's one of the easiest ways to make a podcast, and best of all, it's free. It also has great creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Another great feature of Anchor is that they'll distribute your podcast for you. Your listeners will be able to access your podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many others. You can also make money from your podcast using Anchor, and that's with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place, and it's easy to use. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. So let's go ahead and jump into the fun facts. As always, I'll start with a few fun facts about myself and then move into fun facts directly related to the adventure that we went on. First fun fact, between when we recorded this episode a few months ago and now, I have already gotten another tattoo. So I am on a roll. I'm getting tattoos left and right now, and I've already got an idea of what I want for my next one. And I got my latest tattoo when I was in Scotland, in Edinburgh at Studio 13, and it was kind of a spontaneous impromptu thing, which is my MO when it comes to tattoos. I think about it a lot, I plan them out, I draw them out, and then I will just decide to get one and I will go and I will do that. And when I was in Scotland, I was really trying hard to get some of the other people on the tour to go get kind of little cute tattoos to remind us of our trip to Scotland, and unfortunately I couldn't rally anyone to go with me, but I went on my own, did my research, found a really good tattoo shop, and walked in, asked them if they had time to do a tattoo, and I had sketched something out, and I walked out of there with a absolutely gorgeous unicorn with a thistle, kind of watercolor, beautiful tattoo. I'll post pictures, and I fucking love it. I'm obsessed with it. it may be one of the better tattoos that I have, and I'm already kind of planning out my next one that will match it, because I got it on my forearm, and so I want to get one on the opposite arm as well. So yeah, I'm in a tattoo getting kind of mood, so we'll see how many I end up with by the end of the year. All right, so some fun facts related to tattoos. I went a little creepy on this first one because I read this and I couldn't pass it up. It was, yes, I just needed to share it with someone, so lucky listeners, you are that someone. The first fun fact is that you can donate your skin canvas when you die, and it can be displayed as art. And honestly, I picked this one because I wanted to say skin canvas, because I don't know how many opportunities in life I'll have to say those two words together. So yeah, that's why this fun fact was chosen. But essentially, you can cover yourself in tattoos and then donate your skin canvas to an art museum or another institution of your choice, and it can be displayed as artwork. And I like it. I'm on board with it. I think it's cool. I don't think anyone would ever want mine, but if you got a dope skin canvas, you can totally donate that. So some less creepy fun facts about tattoos include that some early tattooing tools have been found in France, Portugal, and Scandinavia, and some of them are around 12,000 years old. And to kind of stick with the theme about tattoo history, the first tattoo machines appeared in the late 19th century, and the kind of overall design of those machines have not changed all that much. Before machines, early tattooing methods included using rakes, chisels, or picks, and they would also use soot-covered thread that would be sewn into the skin. The last fun fact is that the oldest known tattooed human skin that has been found is that of Ötzi the Iceman, and it's estimated to date between 3370 and 3100 BC, and he had 61 tattoos at the time of his death. I got these fun facts from historyoftattoos.net and factretriever.com. So those are your fun facts for this week. It's kind of a short and sweet episode, and there you have it. Be sure to tune in next week for the episode about getting tattoos. Follow the Fun with Friends podcast on Instagram at Fun with Friends Podcast. You can find us on Twitter at FunFriendsPod1. We're also on Facebook. You can listen to the podcast on Anchor FM, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and a few other platforms. And that's it, my friends. With that, I just want to say happy fucking Wednesday. You're halfway through the week. You got 2 days left to go, and then it's the weekend. And I want to encourage everyone to go out and try something new. I'll be at the Death Becomes Us festival in DC this weekend, and hopefully I will be sharing some recordings from that festival and possibly talking about it on a future episode. And with that, have a great rest of the week. Bye.